Know what you're thinking. How can Judy Hopps be in Five Nights at Freddy's 2? They aren't even the same kind of movie. Zootopia is animated, and the other is live action. But just stick with me on this, and I'll show you why Judy would be the perfect protagonist for Fnaf 2. Our story begins in the Zootopia precinct. It's been quiet. No savage otters or mafia shrews causing trouble, just parking tickets and paperwork. Judy Hopps is at her desk, filling out yet another form, when Chief Bogo slams a thick file on her desk. He tells her she's being loaned out as a special consultant to a small town in Minnesota because the local cops are baffled. A year ago, there was a structural collapse at a place called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza over in the Human District at the edge of town. The official report says it was a gas leak causing hallucinations. Judy's smart. She reads the file and spots something strange right away. Gas leak? Really? Gas leaks don't usually result in perfectly clean stab wounds or missing children records spanning 20 years. She takes the case, not because she believes in ghosts, but because she thinks she's walking into a cover-up, maybe organized crime. She packs her bags, leaves Nick Wilde in charge of the meter maid duty, sorry Nick, and heads to the human world. Her first stop isn't the spooky pizza place. She's more interested in finding out about the survivors. She knocks on Mike Schmidt's door. Mike is traumatized, tired, and dealing with PTSD. And standing on his porch is a 2-foot-tall rabbit in a police uniform. At first, Mike's closed off. He's used to people not believing him, but Judy pulls a classic Hopps move. She sits down, looks him in the eye, and says, "I don't care how crazy it sounds. I just want the truth." In the background, Spectral Scoopers is on the TV. Mike cracks. He tells her about the animatronics, the ghosts, and the yellow rabbit who took his brother Garrett. Judy listens. Her ears are swiveling, picking up every tremor in his voice. She's thinking, okay, this guy isn't lying. He believes this. It defies science, but her prey instincts are telling her that Mike has seen something, and it wasn't good, and it wasn't just the gas talking. And then she talks to Abby. Abby is the key here. In the movie, the adults conveniently ignore the drawings. But Judy knows these things don't come from nowhere. She treats them like forensic evidence. She sees the picture of the animatronics holding hands with the kid and the drawing of the yellow rabbit. And then she sees a new drawing. A tall, thin black figure with a white mask. A puppet. Abby says, "That's the one from my dreams. He's sad." Judy notes this down. Suspect description. Tall, slender, mask, possible ringleader. She's treating a ghost story like a RICO case. Usually, protagonists in horror movies just stumble around until they find a clue. Or just sit at a computer very slowly typing in codes while animatronic ghosts stand around not doing much. Yes, alright, that irritated the hell out of me. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. In my version, Judy hits the archives. She visits Vanessa Shelley in the hospital who's still in a coma and pulls her personnel file. She sees the name William Afton. Most cops would stop there. Judy runs a cross-reference on birth certificates in the county from 1970 to 1985. She finds something the local police missed because they were too busy eating donuts. William Afton had 2 children, Vanessa and a son named Michael. In the game lore, Michael Afton is basically Michael Schmidt, a troubled guy who tries to fix his dad's mess. In the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, he's a weird guy who comes out of nowhere. In my movie timeline, like in the game, Michael Afton is full of guilt, horrified about what his dad did. Judy discovers that these days, he's off the grid with no contact address, no credit cards, nothing. But Judy finds one recent hit, a security guard job, not for the Freddy's that just burned down, for a location listed as Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, 1982 site. It's weird. Why would the son of a serial killer be guarding his dad's old store? She tracks down the owner of the property records and finds another name, Henry Emily. What comes next is a crucial scene. Judy goes to visit Henry. He's the partner who created the machines and Broken Man. He tells Judy the truth. "It's not just metal and wires, officer. It's grief. I built a protector for my daughter, Charlotte. But when she died, the protector became her prison." It's here we get the intro sequence from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, with Charlotte going backstage at the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, followed by the boy abducted by the yellow rabbit, only to get stabbed in the back trying to rescue him while screaming in rage at the adults who ignored her and falling into the arms of the marionette. Henry explains the marionette. He tells her, "As long as the music plays, she sleeps. If it stops, she remembers. And she's so angry, I don't know what she'd do." He says he employed Michael Afton to keep the music box running, but it's getting old. He hands a confused Judy a new music box to take with her to the store. Judy is still finding it hard to believe any of it. Judy drives out to the 1982 location. It's dusk. The atmosphere is heavy. She parks a mile away to avoid detection in a classic stakeout protocol. She leaves her vehicle and approaches the building on foot. It's decrepit and boarded up, seemingly empty, but she hears voices inside. She peers through a gap in a boarded-up window and sees a group of people. Let's call them the Cannon Fodder Crew. They're paranormal investigators filming a documentary, and with them is a young, nervous-looking man constantly checking his watch. It's Michael Afton. Judy watches from the shadows. She sees the crew setting up cameras, laughing, and making jokes about ghosts. They're treating it like a game. Michael keeps telling them to be quiet and to keep the music box in the corner wound up, but they ignore him. Judy has a choice. She can call for backup, which will take about 40 minutes, or she can go in. She whispers to herself, "Try to make the world a better place, even if the world is full of idiots." She goes in. She bursts in. "Police! Everyone needs to vacate the premises at once! This structure is unsafe!" The film crew laughs. "Is that a bunny cop? Are you from Zootopia?" Judy's used to it. Humans are weird. But Michael Afton freezes. He looks at Judy, then he looks at the corner. The music box is slowing down. Then, the handle stops spinning. Judy's ears perk up. Before anyone else, she hears something sliding across the ceiling. This isn't a jump scare. Not that there were any of those in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This is something else we didn't get in the movie. Slow dread. The marionette descends. All hell breaks loose. The toy animatronics wake up. The film crew starts screaming. Like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, one gets eaten by mini marionette dolls while trying to hide in the riverside. Honestly, that's the only scary part of the movie. One gets ripped to shreds by the mangle. Only the host, Lisa, and the other cameraman survives. He keeps filming. Judy Hopps takes command of the people who are left. "Move! Towards the east exit! Go, go, go!" She uses her small size and speed. Toy Chica lunges at a camera guy, but Judy bounces off a table, kicks a serving tray into the animatronic's face, and distracts it. She's moving like she's in an action movie, not a horror movie. But the main threat isn't the toys, it's the marionette. The puppet ignores the film crew. It's floating, gliding straight toward Michael. Judy realizes that it's not attacking randomly. It wants him! She remembers Henry's words. The music. She dives for the music box, knocked over in the chaos. She starts winding it furiously. The pop goes, the weasel starts to play, that creepy slow version. Then the old music box grinds to a halt. The marionette grabs Michael, but it doesn't kill him. It stares into his eyes as green light flares, and Michael goes rigid. The spirit of Charlotte Emily possesses Michael and uses him as a vessel. She speaks through him. They must pay. Judy remembers the other music box, but it's in the car. She'll have to find another way. She's staring at a possessed man and a 10-foot demon puppet. "Charlotte!" Judy yells. "I know who you are! Your father sent me!" The marionette/Michael pauses. Judy uses her empathy. "You're angry. You were hurt. But this man isn't William. This is his son. He's a victim too." Judy keeps talking. "Where I'm from, biology doesn't define who you are. Being a fox doesn't make you a crook. Being an Afton doesn't make you a monster." It's a speech that only Judy Hopps could give. It's earnest. It's a bit cheesy. But in this gritty setting, it hits hard. Judy plays her ace. Photo? She shows Charlotte the photo she got from the first crime scene. She tells Charlotte/Michael that William Afton is gone and how he suffered. "He's gone, Charlotte. You don't need to punish anyone anymore." Michael collapses. Judy catches him. Well, she tries, but she's tiny, so she mostly just cushions his fall. The cameraman and Lisa got everything on tape. They're traumatized, sure, but they're mostly alive. The aftermath is messy. The real police finally show up to try to arrest Michael, but Judy steps in. She flashes her badge. "He's a witness officer, and he's under my protection." Michael and Judy have a quiet moment in the back of an ambulance. Michael asks, "Why did you help me?" Judy gives him a tired smile. "I almost lost my best friend once because I judged him for what he was. I don't make that mistake anymore." She writes her report. She calls it a mass hallucination induced by toxic mold, protecting the supernatural secret. But she gives Henry Emily the footage. He knows Charlotte is still there, but she's calmer now. Judy heads back to Zootopia. She's changed. She realized the world is bigger, darker, and stranger than she thought. She drives off into the sunset, blasting Gazelle on the radio. It feels like a happy ending, but this is Five Nights at Freddy's. We don't do happy endings. We do sequel hooks. In the back of Judy's car, the music box begins to play all by itself. The credits roll. Then, we get to the mid-credits scene. Judy gets a phone call from Henry. "Officer Hopps, you need to come back." Just like in the movie, we see the guys going through the old store for things to sell and finding the yellow bunny. Its eyes light up. The credits carry on. Then we get the post-credit scene. Vanessa Shelley's room in the hospital is empty. A window is wide open, and a nurse lies unconscious on the floor. Victoria's father's legacy is finally catching up with her, but we don't know why she escaped. Is she about to join her father or fight against him? FNAF 3 would be a rabbit versus Vanessa showdown. And that is what would happen if Judy Hopps was in the FNAF 2 movie. She would have wrapped up that case in 48 hours and probably got Michael Afton and Michael and Amy Schmidt into therapy. What do you guys think? Would Judy survive the puppet? Or would she get stuffed into a toy Bonnie suit? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this crossover, hit that like button, subscribe for more what-if scenarios. Thanks for watching.